Hey guys, so I was trying to print this one and all I got is this, and that's because my ink is out. So I have the HP original 414A, but it's expensive. So I'm gonna use this premium toner cartridge, and this is gonna be a game changer. And this comes from through Image. You have the website right here, and you will have also the link in the bottom. You will have also a discount whenever you use the discount code Joseph. So if we come here, we can see that we do have pretty much nothing left. So all we got to do, we have to replace it. I have the LaserJet Pro MFP M479 FDN. It goes along with some of the similar cartridge. So I'm gonna simply pull this one out and remove all of these, replace them, and we'll be right back. So we're gonna unbox, see what we have inside. Okay, so we have this manual that comes with, that tells you what you gotta do, the instruction for it. Okay, and then we have, now this is the entire full set. So we have inside the first cartridge, very well sealed. We got the second one as well. Got the third one. Then we have the third one over here, and the fourth one. So the good thing is that it comes already with this chip pre-installed, and that's a pack of 4. So you got here black, the cyan, the magenta, and the yellow right here. So all of them are ready, and the way it works is that on the side you have this protection. You just pull it and you pull it out. On the other side also you have the same thing, just pull it out. And now here you have this thing that prevents the toner to spill. So you just pull out very carefully. Okay, you pull, keep pulling until everything comes out. There you go. Now you have everything out. And once you have everything out, I will recommend to just use a paper towel so you don't dirt your hand. And once you have everything out, the bottom here, you will just push this one down. Okay, and you make sure not to touch the drum. You don't want to touch the drum. So we're gonna replace the first one. So all you got to do here is to just lift up this one. Simple. You lift up and you replace it, and you just put it down this way. So the chip comes on this corner here, on this side here, and that's how it goes. So I'm gonna do everything and be right back to make a test. Okay, so in our case here, what we have here is that the printer has a firmware update that blocked the the cartridge to work, because they don't want the aftermarket cartridge to work with it. So we have two ways of doing this. We either use the chip that was on the existing one, we put on the new ones, or we look on having this one set up differently. It will be kind of difficult. That's the reason why you want to also have the auto update disabled, because things like that happens and then you are no longer able to utilize your cartridge. So we're gonna make a workaround and we're gonna try to solve this. Okay, so I had this whole model type with a chip over here, the removal chip. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one. okay, and then transfer the chip from the original over here. Now I'm gonna have 4 of them, so I'm missing 2. So that will be this chip from the CN that I'm gonna remove from here and transfer it over here. I'll be right back. When you remove it, you want to pay attention, because if you look here, there is a one that goes on the top and one that goes on the bottom. So you want to pay attention to have it put in the same way. So I'm gonna utilize this tool to pop out the chip. Okay. There you go. Now the chip comes out, and I can grab the chip right here. Okay, so now I have the chip removed, and I'm gonna put it on the blue one. So we have to introduce like a place that in the same direction. So pay attention. You got to pay attention. You see on the top here, you have a kind of like a dark. This one goes straight up, and then this is the bottom. So that's the bottom that is different on the top. You got to pay attention to that. So we're gonna now insert it the same way we did. So the way we're gonna do that, okay, give me a moment. Okay, now you can see the chip is in. If you pay attention, we see over here where you have that dark spot. Okay, that goes on that direction. So pretty much this is how you're gonna look. That's how you're gonna look. So you want to pay attention to that. You want to pay attention to that. So we're gonna do the same thing for the last chip. I'll be right back. Okay, so this chip remover has a groove. You just want to make sure to put that in that groove. There you go. Okay, kind of like a cam on the bottom. Grab it, and now goes this way. And now you start now pulling in until it breaks loose. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, there you go. Now this thing is loosed. I'm gonna remove our chip. Okay. To do that, there you go, a little more. Now this is okay, a little more. There you go. I think that's better. Alright, there you go. So we grab our chip. So we're gonna put that now in the black one. Be right back. So now once we have a place it that it goes like a straight up. This is at the length, so it goes in the length way. Okay, now we just push that in, and now it's in. As I say, you have to pay attention. There is one that is you see that little spot over here. You got to pay attention. It goes to that same way. So we're gonna now put those things on the new cartridge, our aftermarket replacement. Okay, so we're gonna remove this one because it comes with that, so you can utilize still the same thing and place the chip over there. So we're gonna remove this one, just push it out. There you go. And we're gonna replace by simply bringing this one this way. And then we're gonna redo this one. So there you go, we have this one back. We're gonna do the same for this and this. Okay, so we have all replaced And as I said, if you have any issue, what you're gonna do is just utilize the one that comes with this one, the replacement. Okay, and kind of like you pry out from the original, the cheap. You can use, just if you don't have the remover, the tool remover, you can utilize a plier, something, to just break enough to pry it out without breaking the chip. That would be an idea. Okay, so we're gonna make our test now. We're gonna put this one back, close, and then see how everything works. Okay, now we're ready. One thing I want to tell is that you will still have this empty thing, but this is better than blocked. You know what I'm saying? So what happened is that you will still have this one. You won't be able to have the actual measurement, you know, to know which one is still fill or not. But you will tell it based on how the color looks on your paper. You know what I'm saying? How it is faded on your paper. That's the inconvenient of going with you know, with aftermarket. So other than that, we're gonna make a test and we're gonna see. Okay, so now we're making the test of printing this one. So what we have, let's see. There you go. We have a better color coming out. This is how it was previously because the ink was over. And this is how it looks, and that is better color. So again, the way it works is that you have to make sure that you remove the chip from the original and you place them on the replacement part, the aftermarket. And again, this will remain the same pretty much, but the way you will tell will be how your color comes out. That's how you will tell that you are out. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. This is what remains of all our stuff today. And until then, if you want to prevent this to happen in the future, you can go in settings. Okay, you can go in settings, and under settings you will go to printers maintenance, and then over here update printer, and you will say under check now printer update options, you will say here do not check. And once you do that, you say yes, and this will prevent the system to make an update in case you use the chip. If you want to use those chip, okay, that comes pre-installed with the aftermarket, then you need to also make sure that your printer do not update. Other than that, the chip might be blocked, as we saw earlier. Okay, thank you for watching. Until then, subscribe. Bye bye.